Hello everyone and welcome to Vibe and Estate Gems. I am Lola G and I appreciate you being here. I just think it's so lovely that you have joined me today. I hope you guys are doing okay. How are you doing out there? I hope you're doing I hope that you're doing better than we were. I think I've shared with you guys I'm a Texas native. So my Texas just got slammed with some 18th century stuff. Like we've never been slammed like that. My friends from Houston, my friends, of course, North Texas is where I'm from, but my dad was a Southern Texan, so Houston, Galveston area. Like didn't have power, and I'm like, that might happen with a hurricane, but that doesn't. No, hotties. I'm shocked, and I live out on the East Coast now, and we just got some of that, but it was 2 days worth of ice. I hope you guys are okay and safe out there. Listen, 2020, just is a gift that keeps on giving in a bad way. Ew, make it stop. All right, so now that I've gotten that off my chest, I'm going to get into and just show you a cute little parcel of things that I picked up off of the Goodwill site. It was not a blue box. You guys know I'm salty AF about that blue box. That blue box made me blue, all right. Crying in my soup. Ugh, nasty. I just got a text from them a minute ago. Oh, blue box restock. And I'm like, you have fun with that, hunty. I will not have one. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I recognize a lot of people have started businesses with that and they've had good experiences, but it only takes one for me. I'm a one shot and done kind of girl. I'm like, no, hunty, you get one shot. That's it. Bye. So that was it. But these little things were cute. So I was going to show you some vintage charms today. So the first one I have is a Jezelane sterling silver little vintage bunny rabbit. Isn't he cute? Now these were served. These were sold and served at Hex, which was purchased by Macy's later on. And they're probably from the early 80s or late 70s, and they were never used. They're like brand new. Then I have a Cellini charm. Look at, it's a cat. Isn't that cute? A tat in sterling silver. A little jump ring charm there. Tat. Then I have little people. So we have a sterling silver one, gold vermeil over sterling silver. And it is a Serrano charm. And we have little boy in garnet or ruby. That's probably ruby. It's not a real ruby though. It's glass. And then we have little girl in peridot. It's got a little dress on. Or emerald. No, it looks like a peridot to me. August birthstone. Ooh, one day I'm going to teach you guys about stones. I know a lot of stuff about stones. Gemstones, kids. Okay. And this is a green one too. And it's sterling silver. It's a little tarnished though. Ooh, he's a Bowie. Yeah. And then the piece de resistance, in my opinion, is this one's by Diversity. Those three were all Serrano charms. This one's from Diversity in sterling silver. And it's Mama Cat and her baby. OMG. Isn't that adorable? Mama Cat. Tet. My cat knows his name is Tiger, but he also thinks his name is Tet. So I don't, you guys see I'm a little bit extra. I'm a lot extra, right? And I'll say to him, tet, tet, tat, 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 tat. And then he'll answer me with, ah. And that's kind of his thing. Ah. But now he's deaf because he's like 14 years old. So he screamed, And the other night I was on the phone with someone and they heard him screaming and they're like, is that an infant in the background? I'm like, no, it's an old cat who is deaf. And he's meowing, and that's what he does because he can't hear himself. But he used to be a cat that went, meow. That was the extent of his meow. He just didn't have enough in him to meow. Meow was all he could get out. Now he does this wah kind of thing. It's weird. I'm like, I feel you, brother. As you get older, you're like, who is this foreigner in this body? I don't know myself, because you're getting older and you're like, well, I know if you're like 16 and you're looking at this, you're like, old? Is that a thing? I remember being 16 distinctly. And I also remember being like, old? Is that a thing? When my grandparents would say, gosh, it's going to rain. My knee hurts or my elbow. I'd be like, hunty, you are not okay. But it's the real, it's the real deal. It's real. All right, so Mother Tat. Isn't that cute? So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And these will be on my eBay store. And I think as I've told you guys before, I'm a reseller. And I flip jewelry on eBay to help support my son that has progressive MS. So when we need food or haircuts and so on, that's what we get. We have flip-flop and we have trouble driving. We don't drive anymore. We really struggle in life. and it's been difficult. And someday I'll talk about that on my channel, but not today. You're like, I don't care about that. I don't want to hear that. Believe me, I know. I know how yes, yes. My sister and I just had this whole conversation about that. Anyway, look at, oh, this cat has, I wish you could see it. He has puffy cheeks, like big puffy cheeks, like I do. You got puffy cheeks. He's so cute with his little tail. All right, so just one more look, and then the rabbit. So if you collect rabbits, cute. And these would all go on, I mean, if you craft, they could go on anything, but they go on one of those, they go on a necklace, you know, just a chain. Or they could go on your charm bracelet or a charm necklace, either way, and be very charming. Yeah, I'm extra today. Yeah, so that's that. That was just a very small little parcel of 6 things, and I will be putting these out on my eBay store soon. And I hope you guys are doing really well and staying away from that crazy weather. Stop it already. Groundhog, go away. We don't like what you have to say, right? That weather in Texas, I'm just so, no. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So if you're a Texan, I'm feeling your pain. Love and light to you. Prayers, all the things. Because that was scary. I have family that my sons live there, and my son lives there, and my daughter-in-law and my sister and a lot of people that I kept friends that I care about. My brother, my nephew, my niece. It's like, my goodness, really? And my son was like, this is crazy. But my son was raised in the Midwest, in Kansas, and the Kansans are down there, up there, and the Minnesotans going, y'all don't have salt trucks? What? Now you living the life, aren't you? All bragging about your weather and stuff. Yeah, because my Aunt Judy lives in Minnesota, and she said that they had negative 20 below zero. And they were telling people to, you know, hunker down inside and, you know, ultra opening shelter. I mean, it's not a joke. That is no, just no. And no, I cannot. I don't like the cold. I always say to myself, I'm moving to Florida, as far south as I can get, but I don't want to be near hurricanes because that's not a thing. I'm not an island girl, so it scares me a little bit. Texan, yes. Grew up Baytown, Galveston, Houston, because my dad's family was from there, but no, I don't. We wrote out a category 3, cat 3, when I was about 9 years old, and I was tugging on my dad's, Daddy, I want to leave. I want to go home to Kansas. No, Daddy, I want to go home to North Texas. No, I don't want to be here. Daddy, go home. And he's like, honey, we're hunkered down. We're not going anywhere. My grandpa gets the tractor and goes around the house, pulling out of it so that the flood didn't come and the whole thing. I was scared to death. My grandparents grew right. I was scared. That was scary. That was scary. But after that, I was like, no hurricanes for me. But we actually get them here on the East Coast. Anyway, you're like, I don't care. Show me the jewelry. All right, the jewelry will be up on eBay, and I'll put that here. And so I want to do some call outs. So if you want a nice jewelry box, no, I don't know these people. And no, I'm not affiliated with anything. But I love my Hives and Honey jewelry box. I got it at a milestone birthday. My spouse got it for me. And if you're looking for a jewelry box that's very different, that's Hives and Honey has some amazing ones. They're wonderful. And yeah, so that's where he got that from. And then shout out to Nick Nimmin if you're thinking about having a YouTube channel or starting one or whatever, or you're a reseller and you want to do the same thing, you can. And that's the place to start. He knows all the things about YouTube land. He does. He's just like, the YouTubes, I will tell you, and he will. And then the other person I'll give a shout out to is Ruthie's Corner. Ruthie is also a reseller of jewelry like myself, and she does jewelry jar openings, which are really fun to watch. And she has a sister too that will sometimes be on her channel with her. That was for my sister because she does watch my channel, and now she's going to see this and know that I'm salty that she didn't come and do a video with me. I'm salty. She'll be back, so hopefully she'll come and do a video with me, and you can see the shenanigans because yeah, we're interesting together. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. So, and if you're a sister or brother with a brother and a sister and a brother, I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you get it. You know, it's like you have this best friend that you can say a language and say things and be yourself, and you don't have to worry, hopefully. The jewelry never judges you. I'm just saying. You don't have to worry about it. You can wear your sterling or your gold or your platinum or your diamonds or no diamonds or copper. Some people only wear copper. My Aunt Judy can't wear metal. She wears plastic. She's always looking for plastic earrings. I'm not even kidding. Or plastic jewelry. Because if any metal, even gold, well, no, she can wear gold, my bad. If any metal outside of gold gets against her skin, it can't be white gold because white gold has some copper in it, then she has 99 problems. And so she can't wear, but she can't wear metal in her ears at all. No gold either. But she can wear gold on her neck as long as it's like 14 karat or above. Isn't that weird? Do you have a metal allergy? Hers is hardcore. Like she'll puff up like a toad. Allergies are weird, aren't they? All right, so that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much. Be sure and subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time. I am Lola G. Bye.